Hi everyone. We're just going to give it a couple of seconds to let anyone else join in. Thanks so much for joining us today. Again, everyone, my name's Sinead. You might remember me from some of our earlier classes. Going to go for 3 sections to today's workout, okay? So first section, well, we'll do our warm-up. Then first section, we're going to be up on our feet using the chair and using your little weights if you have them. Second section, we're actually going to get down on the ground, okay? We'll give everyone loads of time to get that organized. Just make sure you have a bit of space. And then third section, we're going to be back up on our feet again, okay? So we're going to go for about 35 minutes and see how we get on, all right? Main thing is that you feel like you're working at your own pace throughout, okay? So anything feels a little bit hard, we just take it down a level, okay? And if you want to go a little bit more difficult, we just pick things up, okay? So I'm assuming everyone can hear me okay. I've got a couple of thumbs up there, so thank you very much. So when we're ready, guys, we will get started. So let's have a stand on up, okay? We're just going to get the heart rate going first. So we're going to start with a little bit of marching, okay? So going for about a minute here, all right? We're just looking to get the heart rate up, okay? So get some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth as we go. Start swinging the arms, and we'll just start lifting the feet a little bit higher there. And again, just take it at your own pace. If you don't really like this one, you can always do it in the chair and march the legs from there. Just about getting the heart rate up, okay? We're going to go for another 30 seconds, and then we're going to get a bit of a stretch. See if you can swing those arms a little bit more, lift those knees a little bit higher. Excellent stuff, guys. 15 more seconds. You can start kind of shaking out the hands, get some blood flow going. We're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, lovely stuff. We're going to start rolling the shoulders back here. So bringing the shoulders all the way up to the ears and back, keeping those deep breaths going in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll go for another 3, 2, 1. Change direction, rolling those shoulders forward. Lovely stuff. We're going for another 3, 2, and 1. From there, let's bring our right ear down to our right shoulder. Just stretch out through the neck. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping sides, bring that left ear down to that left shoulder. We're on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to open out the arms and the shoulders. We're just going to do some nice, slow, wide circles with the shoulders. We're going 3 each direction. And just go as big or small circles out as is comfortable. We'll change direction. 3, 2, 1. Lovely stuff. From there, we're going to go a little bit wider with the feet, okay? We're going to bend our right knee and we're just going to lean into that until we feel a bit of a stretch through the left leg. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's swap across onto that opposite side. Should get a nice stretch on the inside of this straight leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last of our stretches for now. We're going to grab a seat. We're going to straighten out one leg, pull the toes up towards our head, and just gently stretch down towards reaching your toes. You should get a nice stretch all the way through the back of the leg there. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping sides, straightening out that left leg, toes pulled up towards your head, reaching down towards the toes, and we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff, guys. Okay, give the arms and the legs a little bit of shake out. We're going to go into our first round. So we're going about 8 exercises. We're going 45 seconds on and 15 seconds then to swap to the next, okay? So our first exercise is going to be just a sit to stand, okay? Using your chair, we're just looking to touch and back up, okay? Timer hasn't started yet. Make sure you have your weights nearby. If you want to add weights into this exercise to make it a little bit harder, you can do that as well, okay? Guys, when we're ready, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for those sit to stand. So we're touching and back up, touch and back up. If you want to make this harder, all you have to do is pick up the speed with a little touch and up. If you want to make it easier, all you have to do is get the hands involved, push yourself out of the chair. Lovely work, guys. Keep it going. Excellent stuff. Think about pushing the hips back behind you on your way down. It'll make it a little bit easier. Another 10 seconds. Squeeze in as many as you can. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Let's grab our weights or your tins or whatever it is you're using today. You can, of course, do this without weights as well. You've 10 seconds before we start, but our next one's going to be bicep curls, okay? We can do these in standing or in sitting. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And we keep the elbows in by our side and just lifting those weights all the way up towards our chest. If you are happy to stay on your feet, a little bit harder work. If you need to sit down, that's absolutely fine as well. We're going for another 30 seconds. Keep it going. If it gets a little bit much, you can start alternating, but keep moving. One arm moving at least all the time. We're going for another 20 seconds. Squeeze them in. Go a little bit quicker if you can. Excellent stuff, guys. 15 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds. See how many you can squeeze in. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Drop the weights, okay? Next exercise, we're going for some calf raises. So I'm going to use the back of my chair just to hold on to here. We're coming all the way up on the toes, then slowly dropping down and straight up again, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way up, slowly back down. Excellent stuff. Just to make this a little bit harder, all you need to do is go that little bit quicker. If you need to make it easier, just take a second in between each rep or put a little bit more weight into the chair. If you feel comfortable, you can go no hands as well. Great stuff, guys. Halfway. You should start to feel the backs of the legs burning a little bit, which is exactly what we want. Over another 15 seconds. Keep it going. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Okay. Next one, guys, we're going to grab those weights. We can go seated for this one, and we're going to go for a little bit of a shoulder press, okay? So just pressing up overhead like so. We can also do this with no weights, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up overhead, slowly back. Use the chair just to make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall and that you're not working too hard through the back, that just the arms are working for us here. So you can even lean back into that chair a little bit. As I say, this is still a good workout with no weights. So if that's not comfortable for you, drop the weights. If that's too much for anyone's shoulders, we'll go back into some bicep curls, okay? We're on for another 20 seconds. Lovely stuff, guys. 15 seconds. Squeeze in as many as you can. We're on for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. We'll pop the weights down. Okay. Next exercise, we're going for some lunges, okay? We're going to one side only. So we're going to go to the right side and back up. And that's going to be our exercise the whole way through, okay? In 3, 2, 1, we're lunging to the side and back up. So you step out onto your right leg, sit down into it, and bring yourself back up. Don't worry, we'll work the other side in a few minutes. Excellent stuff. Keep it going. Here for another 30 seconds. Should start to feel a little bit of work through the legs. Again, if you need to make it harder, go a little quicker. If you need to make it easier, just make the step a little smaller, okay? 20 seconds. Excellent work, everyone. Keep it going. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're taking our chair again before we do the other leg. We're grabbing our weight and we're going to go for some punches here, okay? This gets pretty heavy on the arms, so we can drop the weights as we go, all right? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just keep it nice and slow and controlled, punching one arm out at a time. You'll find, even with little weights or small cans or anything, this feels pretty heavy. So if you need to, just put them down and continue the movement. That's absolutely fine. We have another 30 seconds to go. Excellent work, everyone. Keep it going, keep moving, drop the weights if you need to, 20 seconds. Lovely work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, drop those weights down again. We're going to work lunges to the opposite side now. Okay, so our next one, we're going to step out onto that left leg and back up. Okay, you still have a few seconds. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Stepping onto the left leg down until you'll feel the inside of the leg working and back up. Again, if we want to make this harder, we just go a little bit quicker. And if we want to make it easier, we're just taking a smaller step across. One more exercise in this round after this one. 20 seconds, keep it going. Lovely work, guys. Go for 15. Squeeze in as many as you can. Excellent stuff. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff, guys. Last exercise. We're going to use a wall, okay? So everyone head towards a wall. We're going to go both hands on the wall, and we're just going to press ourselves in and out, okay? That's option 1. Option 2 is letting the elbows come out to the side, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So it's essentially like a push-up, just against the wall. So if you want to make this harder, you take a little step back, okay? If you want to make it easier, you're just standing up nice and tall, not taking too much body weight. So see, whatever feels good for you. Try to challenge yourself, but make sure it feels doable. Excellent work, everyone. 20 seconds. See how many more you can do. Keep it going, keep pushing. If it gets too much, just hold, okay? We'll keep moving, keep working. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent stuff. Okay, guys, that's end of round 1. So grab yourself a drink, okay? Take a second. I'm just going to change our camera angle here, okay? We're going to get onto the ground for our next round, okay? So get yourself a drink. We're going to take about 30 seconds of a break here, okay? We don't need any weights or anything for this next round. All we need is ourselves and a nice bit of space on the floor, okay? So when you're ready, we're going to start heading ourselves towards the floor. We're going to have a lay down on our backs when we're ready, okay? So we're going to go bent knees and just having a lay down on your back. Okay, when you're ready, I'll get my timer ready for us here, all right? Going to get started in about 10 seconds. So everyone get yourself there. Heads down, nice and relaxed, okay? Feet are flat on the floor. First exercise, we're going to lift our hips up towards the ceiling and slowly back down. Lift up and back down. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. Here again for 45 seconds. We have 8 exercises we're going to do on the ground. And then for our last round, we're going to get back up. Lovely stuff, guys. Think here, we're going to try to squeeze the muscles in the bum to lift your hips up as high as you can towards the ceiling. If you want to make it harder, just go a little quicker. Or if you are finding that difficult, take a good break between each and then lift up again, okay? You don't have to lift up too high, just as high as is comfortable. Go for another 15 seconds. Lovely work. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. 1 exercise down. Next one, let's have a roll onto our side, okay? We can relax our heads down, or we can kind of prop them up in our hands like that. Straighten out your top leg. The exercise is going to be lifting that leg up and down in 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a go. We're lifting up and back down. So we should start to work the side of the hip here, okay? Make sure your hips are rolled forward a little bit, okay? So you imagine your hip bones, they're facing down towards the floor. We don't want them looking up at the ceiling. And this should start to feel a nice bit of work in the side of the hip there. You don't have to lift the leg quite as high as I am. And we'll try not to touch the ground in between reps. Go for 20 seconds. Lovely work, everyone. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent stuff. Okay, next one, nice and easy. Just laying onto your back there again. Back into our glute bridges, okay? So same again, feet nice and flat, and we're gonna lift those hips up towards the ceiling and slowly back down. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Let's lift up and down. If you want to take it up a level from the last time, we're just gonna lift the hands up towards the ceiling, fingers pointing towards the ceiling. If you want to go a little bit further, again, just think about lifting those hips even higher than you did the last time. And think about not really staying on the ground for too long, just barely touching the ground with the back of your hips, and you're up again. We're halfway, guys. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Excellent work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great stuff. We're lying now onto our other side, okay? So you guys can just have a roll over if you like. We're getting the left leg on top this time, okay? Having a lay down on our side there again. We're straightening that leg out. When you're ready, guys, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. We're lifting that leg up and slowly down. Lift up and slowly down. Excellent stuff. Think about not quite touching the floor at any point. Make sure those hips are slightly rolled forward. You're here for another 30 seconds. Lovely stuff, 20 seconds. Keep it going, take a break if you need to. Try to push through, try to keep moving. 15 seconds, nearly there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff, okay? We're having a roll over onto our back again. If you have your weights handy, we're going to grab the weights, okay? We're having a lay down. We're going for a bit of a chest press here, okay? So we're going to press up towards the ceiling and back down. In 3, 2, 1, let's get started. So you can absolutely do this with no weights either. Or if it feels a little bit much and you prefer to go one arm at a time, you can do that as well. See how you go. Try to keep moving at the very least. Here for 30 seconds. As I keep saying, just go a little quicker if you want to get it a little bit harder. Just make sure it feels comfortable. Let the elbows come down and touch the floor each time, and then we're back up. Excellent stuff. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. Weights are down. We're staying laying on our back, okay? Straightening out one leg, okay? Other leg stays bent. Keep your back nice and flat, okay? It should be touching the mat, and we're lifting up and back down. In 3, 2, 1. Let's lift up and control it back down, okay? Keep your toes pulled up towards your head here, and try not to touch the ground at all if you can. If that's too hard, you touch the ground and go again, okay? Make sure your knee is completely straight. And what you'll find is we start to get a nice bit of work through this muscle here. Excellent stuff. Halfway, guys. Keep it going. Lovely work. We're going to go for 15 seconds. See how many you can do. Keep going. Try not to touch the ground. Make sure you keep that knee straight. It gets hard at this point. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, let's pop that foot back down. We're just swapping straight over. So opposite leg goes out straight, toes up towards your head, okay? Take a break. You have 10 seconds. Key points again, toes pulled up, knee is straight. We're lifting up and just not touching the floor, and we're gone again. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It seems like a nice simple exercise. You should get a good bit of work out of it. You're doing great stuff, guys. We have one more exercise on the floor after this, and then we're back up onto our feet for our last round. Nearly there. You're halfway. Keep it going. 15 seconds. See how many you can do. Keep that knee straight. It's going to want to bend. Don't let it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that leg. Lovely work, guys. Last exercise. Get your back nice and flat, okay? That's really important. It's totally flat against the mat. We're going to go hands up. We're going to lift one leg up, lift the other leg up, okay? So that should feel okay. If that's a little hard, bring your knees a little closer to your chest, okay? We're starting the exercise now, okay? We're going to drop the feet slightly towards the floor until you feel your tummy engage, okay? So the lower you drop them, the more you'll feel your tummy, but your back has to stay flat. And we're just going to hold, okay? Holding as long as you can. As soon as you feel like you can't control your back anymore, you put the feet down and you start again up here, okay? But find your sticking point. Find that point that you can feel the tummy muscles working, but you can still keep your back flat. We're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 foot down, other foot down. Lovely work, everyone. Okay, we're up off the floor when we're ready, all right? So last round, but we're taking a little break first, okay? So grab yourself a drink, okay? Just get yourself organized again. Take your time coming up into standing. There's absolutely no rush. Just going to reset the camera so you guys can see me a little bit better. About another 20 seconds, 30 seconds of a break here. So get yourself some water before we go into our last 8 exercises, okay? So we'll be back up on our feet. We'll need the chair, we'll need a wall, we'll need the weights. So have all of those things nice and handy, okay? When you're ready, we're gonna head to the chair, all right? And we're gonna start, first exercise, we're gonna have our weights, same as we did earlier with our sit to stand, except now when we stand up, the weights come overhead and back down. If you don't like overhead, the weights can come out in front and back in, okay? In 3, 2, 1, timer is on, off we go. As always, you don't have to use weights with these. It's just about getting the movement completed, okay? Getting those hands up overhead. Touch the chair, but try not to let your whole weight sit into it. Again, if you need easier, that's when you sit down, you take a second, and you go again, okay? Lovely work, keep moving. Another 15 seconds. Excellent stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great stuff. Okay. One weight if you want it, guys. Don't have to use it. Next exercise is a forward lunge, okay? So we're going to lunge forward and just reach that towards our knee and back up, okay? We're going all on the right leg in 3, 2, 1. Lunge forward, reach the weight towards the knee and back up, right leg again. We'll do the left leg in a second. You do not have to use weights for this, but just focus on stepping forward and bending into that right leg. 30 seconds. Lovely work, everyone. Halfway. Let's see, can we do another 10? Can we do more? Keep it going. Lovely stuff. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely work, okay? Take your breath. We're going straight into the opposite leg, okay? So that'll be left foot forward, bending into it and reaching, okay? We're trying to keep the back leg relatively straight, but don't worry about the back leg too much. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward, reach that weight and back up. Step forward, reach the weight and back up. Lovely stuff, guys. It's left leg forward this time, or whichever one you didn't do the last time. Excellent stuff. Lovely, we're going for another 20 seconds. You are halfway. 15 seconds, keep pushing. See how many more you can squeeze in. Just keep moving, that's the most important thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, drop the weight. We're going to challenge the legs now a little bit. So we're going to the wall, we're doing a wall sit, okay? So we come into the wall, we have our back flat against the wall, We bend the knees and we're just going to hold here, okay? So get yourself into position, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So my back is flat, okay? You couldn't get your hand in behind my back. My weight is on my heels, okay? So I want you to be able to wiggle your toes. And if it feels easy, get a little lower, okay? If that feels hard, get a little higher, but we should start to feel the legs working, okay? If you need a break with this one, just have a stand up and then get straight back into it, okay? That's absolutely fine, but we should start to feel a nice bit of work through the quads, okay? Don't worry, we're going to do this one more time if you haven't quite got it this time, okay? Keep going. You're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely work. Have a stand up, okay? Next exercise, we're giving those poor legs a break, okay? Hands out to the sides, no weights, reaching as far away as you can. We're going to start some slow circles forward, okay? Seems nice and easy. Let's see how we get on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're here for the whole 45 seconds. Keep the circles nice and small. Keep the fingers pointed. Slow and controlled is the name of the game here. You're here for another 30 seconds. Lovely work. Should be starting to feel a little bit of work in those shoulders now. 20 seconds. Lovely stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, give those arms a little shake off. Next exercise, your third last exercise actually. We're going to use the weight if you want. We're going to hold it, or whatever you're using, hold it so it's hanging down, and we're just going to touch it to the ground and back up, okay? So look like this. Touch it to the ground and back up. If you don't want to use the weight, just use your hands. You're just trying to touch down. Just as low as you can go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's no pressure here to actually touch the ground, but that's the aim, getting as low as we can. Keeping the chest upright if we can, so we don't want to be kind of falling forward like this. Bending at the knees, getting the hips nice and low. Doing great, guys. Go for another 15 seconds. Lovely work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, grab both weights this time. Second last exercise of the day. We're going for step and curl and back. So we step, curl, and back. I don't care what foot you go with, doesn't make any difference. In 3, 2, 1, let's get started. If this is too much, you can just do the stepping, or you can sit down and just do the arms, whatever you prefer. And let's get the whole body involved in this one. Lovely work, everyone. 30 seconds. Excellent stuff. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. See if you can pick up the pace a little bit. Make sure you're lifting those weights all the way up each time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Pop those weights down. Last exercise, okay? As I said, we were going to come back to it. We're going for our wall sit again. So back is nice and flat, okay? Weight is through your heels. That's really important. Feet are out, okay? Sit down into it. Get yourself there now in 3, 2, 1. We'll have no hands or hands across the chest, or just fold the arms, okay? And we're just holding, okay? Get a little lower for me if you can, all right? Get to that point that you're feeling, yeah, okay, those muscles are really working. Lovely stuff. You're here for another 25 seconds, okay? Now remember, should be able to wiggle my toes. So if this is hurting your knees, it's probably because your weight is through your toes, or because your feet are a little bit too close to you. So you can pop the feet out a little further. Excellent stuff. See if you can push through for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff, guys. Well done. Have a stand up. Give yourself a second. Grab a drink if you need it. All of your hard work done. We're going to pop into a little bit of a cool down now in a second. So when you're ready, we're just going to start as we finish as we started. A nice slow march here. Emphasis on just kind of swinging those arms, just getting everything to settle down a little bit. Just going to hold here for about 15 or 20 seconds. Think about being nice and kind of floppy through the arms. We'll go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll those shoulders, okay? Like we did at the start. We're going to roll back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right ear to the right shoulder. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go left ear to left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to reach the right hand all the way down towards the right knee. So you should feel a bit of a stretch here. You can reach your hand up overhead as well if you'd like. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Reach that left hand down. Reach up overhead for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab a seat. We're going to go hands across the chest, okay? And we're just going to twist as far as we can. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way around to that opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to interlace the fingers. Turn the palms out in front, okay? So get a nice stretch through the arms there, and then we're just going to lift up as far as you can. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last stretch, hamstrings again. Straighten out your right leg, toes up towards your head. We're going to reach down and touch the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And swapping sides. Reach down, touch the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time. Have a stand on up, guys. We are all done for today. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Hopefully you got something from it. Don't forget that the exercise videos are saved on the YouTube. So if you want to get more sessions in during the week, you absolutely can. You'll be able to find them there. And otherwise, we will see you again next Tuesday. Let us know if you have any questions or anything, okay? Bye, everyone.